flowers, and then we can do painting. Now the flowers are done with a little plunger cutter like this. It's a little 5-petal plunger cutter in yellow fondant. Make sure there's cornstarch underneath it. And we just want to take this and roll it out. Looks like I've still got some black fondant in this yellow. So I'll just avoid that area. That's right. That's what happens when you have all your colors in one bag. Okay, take this and you want to cut like that. And then you can actually plunge this on. Since it's still soft, it will stick, hopefully. Okay, that one doesn't want to stick. Call me a liar, I guess. So another way we can do it is I want it to go right there, put a dot of water there. Let's just try this again and plunge, and then it sticks to the water. Okay, so I don't want to do this middle area. That's going to be colored. Whoa. All right, I guess that's enough. Okay, now what we're going to do is pink for the centers. Now you can either use royal icing. I actually don't have royal made up, but royal, especially if you're doing a lot of cookies, it's going to be a lot faster to do royal. Just a tip number 2 or 3 and just beep, 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 beep. But I'm just going to take a little ball of pink and pop them in. Now I feel like I'm playing that little game that you have to try to get it in the little holes. And they should stick. You could put a little drop of water in there. You could also use sugar pearls if you can get really, really small ones. They come in all different colors now. So like some little pink ones, maybe with little pink shimmer on them would look really cute. Because I do not recommend doing it this way if you have 500 to do. And then after this, the last part is to do the little lines that we're going to do with some purple to get another color in here. So I'll bring it back over here. All right, now I'm going to use these 2 colors right here. This one is called Ultra Purple. Again, it's a luster. So for this, I want to make it more into a paint. So let me actually do it on the paper here. A lot of times what I like to do is just take some water and just kind of make a little bit of a paint like this. So not using a lot. If you do it on the paper, sometimes it's better. Then I come right in this area here. And then I'll have to come from this way. Take a little more water. Okay, now before that dries too much, I'm going to take another brush, and this is a hologram purple, a disco dust. Now, these are all non-toxic dusting powders that I'm using. The disco dust, some people are a little wary to use it. So that has to be up to you whether you want to use it or not. Because it's not FDA approved. Some of these actually are now. Some of these are kosher. These other ones, these are not. So if you're worried about it, then use an edible glitter instead. It just doesn't look the same. Or you can just use the colors like this. But basically you have to use it at your own risk. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Oh, look, I totally forgot the pink in there. So it's supposed to be mainly for things that are for decoration only. And then there's this little spot right in here. And again, come back with the dry brush. Okay, now one more thing. You could leave it like this, or you could add a few little whiskers. For whiskers, have these bean thread noodles, which you get in the international aisle. And they just look like this, real thin. And you can take these and maybe 3 of them, just break them and put little whiskers here. Again, this is just like one side of the cheek, so just do like 3 little whiskers, like so. And voila. Let me bend this one down so it's not in where the eye is. And there you have it. Now these I'll just leave white, but as you can see on this one, I actually painted, one of these broke, but I painted these with a little bit of the blue. I'm sorry, the purple, just so they show up more. So it's up to you whether you want to keep them white or color them. You can either color them with a little bit of black to show up also. So there is our Easter bunny popping out of an egg.